What's crack-a-lackin' HHS? I'm Parker DeSimone.
And I'm Jocelyn Jones.
Today is Friday, January 30th, 2026.
And you're watching this week's episode of
Raider Nation News. Welcome back, Raiders.
The HHS math team earned their 4th consecutive FBC championship. We wish you all the best at the regional tournament.
Speaking of champions, huge congrats to all state qualifiers from this past week, the dance team and the bowling team.
Make sure to mark your calendars for Huntley's Career Expo on Tuesday, February 10th from 8:30 to 10 a.m. in the PAC.
And don't miss, this murder was staged opening night next Thursday.
A Huntley High School club founded on service and love comes together each February to support a local family in their own unique way. Leo's Club's annual flower fundraiser is back, putting others first, one flower at a time. Kaylee Coleman is here with the story.
From February 2nd through the 6th, the Leo's Club is hosting a flower fundraiser to raise money for a child currently fighting cancer. This cause is especially meaningful because her mother is a teacher in our district.
My daughter, Madeline, who we call Maddie, is probably the most determined, resilient, strong, brave, beautiful little 3-year-old you could ever meet. In this kind of dark and tough time, we have seen so much good from our family members, from our neighbors, our colleagues, and our doctors and nurses are the best team that we could have ever hoped for. Yeah, this was something obviously that we never imagined happening to our family. No parent does, but being able to just feel so supported and know that we have everyone behind us and behind her. All of the thoughts, all of the prayers, all of the good vibes that people have sent our way and to her have honestly made the biggest difference.
This is the 5th year doing the Flowers for Hope fundraiser and the 2nd time for someone in the district.
So for this event, we are going to be ordering 500 flowers from Huntley Floral, which they did donate the flowers to us at cost. To get involved in this event, you guys can come during your lunch periods and buy flowers for $3 and write little notes and send them out to your friends or your teachers. And we are also accepting any donations.
While the flowers may only last a few days, the support behind this fundraiser will have a lasting impact on the family.
This fundraiser not only helps relieve some of the financial stress, but also reminds Maddie and her family that the entire district is standing behind them.
As voters begin thinking about the months ahead, civic engagement is becoming an important focus. RNN reporter Tyler Barrus spoke with 2 national leaders about why participation matters.
I recently traveled to La Crosse, Wisconsin, where former Secretary Pete Buttigieg held a town hall as voters look ahead to November's midterms. But first, I sat down with former Senate Majority Leader Tom Daschle to talk about what this election cycle could mean for the country.
The most important thing is to recognize we all have a responsibility as citizens to be a part of this republic. It bothers me that 81 million people who had the opportunity to vote in the last election chose not to vote. And so something as basic as registering your preference for a party, for a candidate, for a position by voting is so critical.
What strikes me, especially when I'm on the ground talking to voters, listening to people hear what's on their mind, is that there are so many things that most of us agree on. Maybe not all of us, but most of us agree that it is the wealthy who pay their fair share of taxes. These are not strictly partisan issues. There is a healthy consensus among American people on what we should do. Probably one of the reasons why the president is now at his worst ever in power. And I'm here to try to build that consensus among people who, whether they're card-carrying Democrats, Republicans, or Independents, see that better future.
Both leaders have made themselves clear. Preparations for November's midterms are already underway. I'm Tyler Barrus reporting for Raider Nation News. Now, back to the studio.
Thanks, Tyler. Upperclassmen, the Illinois primary is coming up in 7 weeks on Tuesday, March 17th. Early voting starts next week on February 5th. If you'll be 18th by November 3rd, you're eligible to vote in the March primary. Visit vote.org today to check your registration. Questions about voting and elections? Ask one of our many social studies teachers.
Here at HHS, students develop hobbies, try new things, and find various activities that help them grow into their own unique selves. Our news team found a student who demonstrates what it means to pursue a passion and embrace her talents.
Art to me means a voice. It gives voices to like all of your like mental problems. It gives voices to like all the political problems going on. I think art is literally like the building block of like people and humanity. It's just such like a big like piece of the world. It appeals to like our emotional and our human side. I've always been kind of an art kid. I started getting into art, like really into art, I would say around middle school. And it wasn't until like I like won this award my sophomore year that I really was like, oh, I can actually start doing art. So a lot of the artists I find, will find on TikTok or I'll find at the art museum. Sometimes it's just I've been like consuming so much social media and so much art around me that I like, all I want to do is just like create. Sometimes I'll literally just sit down and start drawing something. Like it's as simple as that. Out of all of my insecurities, it's the one thing that I'm the most confident in myself and the most proud of. So I guess art I know will always be there no matter what. It's such a great form of therapy too. To just sit down and like your brain just goes silent, and it also like makes you like understand a lot of things about yourself.
Balancing both school and your favorite activities can be difficult. Thank you, Lily, for showing us how art can be an escape and encouraging us to dive further into our talents. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Raider Nation News.
Make sure to visit HuntleyRNN.com or follow us at HHS TV Production on either Instagram or TikTok for more fun content.
Have a fantastic weekend, Raiders.